today's episode, we will be looking at quick meals all prepared in one bowl. So, if you're after a tasty and nutritious quick meal, then this is for you. Please consider subscribing and be up to date with more great videos. So, the first dish we will be making is Tom Yum Vermicelli. Great flavors, so quick to prepare with minimal effort and time. Then we have here spicy peanut sauce udon noodles. I was really surprised how tasty this turned out, and you have to try it out too. And finally, a hearty miso soup dish, one that I often prepare at work. So the challenge here is we will be cooking everything in just one bowl. Okay, maybe a secondary smaller bowl too. So let's go. First up, we will be making tom yum noodles. We start off by cracking an egg into a bowl. Then give that a whisk, just like that. And then it goes into the microwave for 1 minute. And boom, here's an omelette. With a fork, break that up into smaller pieces, almost like an overcooked scrambled eggs. As simple as that. And here's vermicelli, or rice noodles. Best if you can find the ones that come in small individual pieces like that. Place that into a bowl. And here is Korean fish cake. They come frozen and you can easily defrost and reheat it in the microwave. Really great ingredient for any quick meals. Simply cut that up into smaller bite-sized pieces. And lastly, a handful of bean sprout, which is another great ingredient for meals like this, as they can also be eaten raw. So now we pour in boiling water and just literally leave the bowl alone for 5 minutes. The hot water is not just going to warm up all the ingredients, but most importantly, the hot water will soften the rice noodles. So after 5 minutes, simply drain off the water and here it is. Now we are left with one last step. This is tom yum paste. You'll need about 1 tablespoon of this and just mix everything together. Make sure the paste is well incorporated with all the noodles and ingredients. And finally, garnish with spring onion. And that is it. Done in less than 10 minutes. Great snack, great lunch or dinner idea, and most importantly, great if you have no time at all. Next, we have here spicy peanut sauce udon noodles. Again, here we have our bowl, and this is udon noodles. You can find them either frozen or in packets. If they're frozen, you can just easily defrost and reheat it in the microwave and it will be ready. Place that into a bowl, and again here I have the Korean fish cake. Super versatile ingredient. We want to just cut them up into smaller pieces. Put that into the microwave for 1 minute. That will warm up the noodles and the fish cake. Now, while the noodles and fish cake are warming up, let's prep the sauce. This is so easy. In a cup, add in 1 teaspoon of peanut butter, 1 teaspoon of tahini, 1 teaspoon light soy sauce, and about 1 teaspoon of sriracha for some spiciness. Mix that up nicely and set that aside. So here's the udon noodles and fish cake that have just warmed up in the microwave. For the purpose of this video, I'll be setting aside the fish cakes so that we can decorate the dish at the end. Now with the noodles, we will crack in 1 egg and then immediately pour in the sauce and then just give everything a quick mix. Now because the noodles are still hot, it will sort of warm up the egg a little bit, and together with the sauce, you get this really creamy end result. So now we add in the fish cakes back into the bowl. I'll be also topping this off with some corn kernels, sesame seeds, cut up seaweed, and spring onions. And that is our second dish. Creamy spicy peanut butter sauce udon, and all you need to do is mix everything together, and that is all. Bon appetit! so creamy and so flavorful. Now, if you're in the mood for soup, then you can try out this simple miso noodle soup recipe. So this is bonito flakes, which is a Japanese thinly sliced dried fish that is commonly used in dashi or stock. For this recipe, you will need a tea infuser or a tea bag, and you just want to add in about 1 tablespoon of bonito flakes into the infuser. Now in a bowl, add in 1 tablespoon of white miso paste. And here I have some dried seaweed. Add that into the bowl and pour in about 1 cup of hot boiling water. Mix and dissolve the miso paste. Make sure to break up all the paste and let it mix in with the hot water. Again, we will be using the rice vermicelli or rice noodles. Place that into the bowl, then place in the infuser. To that, we will also be adding in dried shiitake mushroom slices. One thing to note is for this quick recipe to work, you will need to make sure you get these really thin mushroom slices because they cook a lot quicker. Top up the bowl with boiling water. Make sure everything is submerged fully into the hot water and just let that sit for 5 minutes. You can also place a plate over the bowl to retain the heat. Meanwhile, we take another smaller microwavable bowl and crack in 1 egg. And what I like to do is poke a little hole at the yolk part so it will not explode when it cooks inside the microwave. Then I like to pour in just a little bit of water and in goes into the microwave for 40 seconds to a minute. Just keep an eye out for any explosions. So after a few minutes, remove the infuser. The noodles should be soft by now. Just one more extra step here is to quickly pop the noodles into the microwave for about 2 minutes just to ensure the mushrooms are fully cooked. Then we top it up with our egg, corn kernels and spring onion. Hearty, simple bowl of noodle soup, done in less than 10 minutes. Perfect for any winter nights. So that is it. 3 quick, simple, tasty and nutritious meal all in one bowl. I hope you enjoyed this video and please check out all the other videos on my channel. Remember to subscribe, like this video and drop a comment, and I'll see you soon.